in the context of Scrum, that we would have 1 or 2 sprints initially, or even in the middle, every often after about 5 or 10 sprints. We will just have one sprint, which is all about a spike, which we call as an architectural spike. We look at how the architecture has been evolved. Is it been really the right architecture? And then we look at the code. We'll do refactoring of the code. We make sure that the spaghetti code and all those loose ends are all tied up, and make sure that the documentation on the code is up to the scratch. So this is the kind of things that we do within the agile development. Refactoring, very, very important. You might come across this term in a lot of contexts. So understand that refactoring is nothing but taking the existing code, whatever has been written, trying to optimize it, trying to correct it, making sure it is actually workable in a longer term time frame, rather than just a short-term solution, quick win. So that's what we do in refactoring again. And then if you talk about the next one, it is about the conceptual integrity. So you need to have integrity of conceptual integrity. And also there's another one called perceptual integrity or perceived integrity. So these two go hand in glove, because you need to deliver solutions which have got that high reliability, that something the technology should be reliable, and your continuous development, continuous integration, and continuous delivery. That's the whole mantra of Agile. So that needs to be done in a way that you have adopted as a ways of working. So very, very important in the context of lean. Then when you talk in the context of, again, lean development and the software that we have been referring to, quite opposed to the manufacturing, we need to understand that we have lean coming up as a way to tell you, to motivate you, to make sure that you're actually acting and picking up the right prioritization of features, making sure the feature that you've prioritized are the ones that are actually being worked on and delivered. So for that, the teams that we're actually having or hiring, those teams which are self-organizing, as we discussed last few weeks. Every week I keep telling that the team empowerment is the most important aspect of an agile team. So they should be able to organize themselves. They're self-motivated, self-organized set of individuals or professionals who can do things on their own. They don't have to wait for orders from the top. So that's the whole idea. And in the development team, as we have seen in Lean, there's no manager, there's no boss, there's no that leader that is appointed or that is actually nominated. Everybody is a leader in their own right. So whether it's a technology leadership, business leadership, product leadership, then there is the customer leadership, then there is the test leadership. Irrespective of which role you perform, you need to actually own up the product and lead and take the leadership on your own. And that's the beauty of Agile. Expertise, when that happens, obviously that would give you not just the expertise, but also the experience in taking the product forward. And that's why we are able to actually churn product launches and release a product quicker. The features can be added really quickly and then release into the market really quickly. You don't have to wait longer, because you're not waiting for orders. You're not waiting for, tell me what to do next. What should I do next? You're not taking that. You're actually taking decisions yourself as a team. You're actually trying to deploy the build, get it tested. Once it is done, then you actually deploy the build finally onto the production environment live. Again, DevOps mentality. So you don't have to really depend on somebody or wait for somebody to take an action to help you deploy the build.